All right, so if you're trying to get a handle on everything Google AI has been up to in 2024,
Oh, yeah.
buckle up because we're taking you on a deep dive to a year-end blog post
Right.
from The Keyword,
Yeah.
Google's official blog.
Oh, wow.
It's like,
Like a highlight reel.
yeah, think of it like a highlight reel.
All right.
But,
Okay.
instead of amazing sports plays, we're talking about 60 major AI announcements.
Whoa.
That could change how we all live and work.
That's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
But we're here to break it down.
Yeah,
Break down the most intriguing parts.
Right.
And show you why it matters.
Yeah, and one of the biggest themes that jumps out right away
Oh, yeah.
is Gemini,
Okay.
Google's next-gen AI model.
Right.
It feels like almost every month there was a new development with Gemini.
It's been evolving at an incredible pace.
Yeah.
Starting in February with the launch of Gemini 1.5.
Right.
Which then became Bard, that conversational AI we're all getting used to.
Mm-hmm.
They rolled out an advanced version later on, followed by a major upgrade in July.
Oh, wow.
With Gemini 1.5 Flash.
Right.
And just this month, Google announced Gemini 2.0.
That's a lot of versions in a single year.
It is?
So what's so special about Gemini 2.0? Is this the part where it becomes self-aware and takes over the world?
Not quite.
Okay.
But they are calling it the start of the agentic era of AI.
Oh.
Basically, instead of AI just responding to our commands,
Right.
it's becoming more proactive.
Okay.
Think of it like this.
Yeah.
Instead of just being a tool you use, it's becoming more like a partner
Okay.
that can anticipate your needs and take action.
So instead of me just asking Bard to, write me a poem or something, it might suggest topics based on,
Yeah.
your
recent searches, your recent conversations.
That's pretty wild.
It is.
Okay.
But let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Right.
It's not just about futuristic AI partner. Google has also been busy integrating AI into a ton of its products that you probably use every day.
Yeah, some of these were really cool.
Yeah.
I remember back in January when they announced Circle to Search?
Oh, yeah?
You can literally just draw a circle around something on your screen to search for it.
Right.
You know how sometimes you just can't put what you're looking for into words?
Yeah, yeah.
Now you can just show Google.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's really changing the way we interact with technology, making it much more intuitive.
Yeah.
And for all the photography fans out there,
Yes.
think about the AI editing tools that came to Google Photos in April.
Right.
No more fiddling with complex software.
Yeah.
AI can help you touch up your photos in a snap.
And if you're someone who loves to travel,
Yeah.
Planning a trip can be a real headache.
Totally.
Well, in March, they unveiled some AI-powered tools to make that whole process
Right.
more efficient and less stressful.
Imagine this. You're planning a trip, and instead of juggling a dozen websites for flights, hotels, activities,
Right.
you have an AI assistant that handles all the heavy lifting.
Okay.
It finds the best flights, suggests hotels based on your preferences,
Right.
even recommends hidden gems
Wow.
you might not have found on your own.
Okay.
It's like having a personal travel agent in your pocket.
That one I'm sold on.
Yeah.
And anyone who struggles with an overflowing inbox,
Right.
which is probably all of us,
Probably. Yeah.
will appreciate the Gemini integration into Gmail back in September.
Totally.
They claim it can help us all become email ninjas.
It certainly has that potential.
Yeah.
But, while all these features are pretty neat,
Yeah.
what I find really fascinating is how Google is using AI to tackle some big problems in the world.
Yeah.
It's not just about convenience anymore. It's
Yeah.
about making a real difference.
Yeah, they called this AI for good, right?
Yeah.
They had some pretty impressive announcements
Yeah.
throughout the year.
Absolutely. In
Yeah.
March,
Yeah.
they announced advancements in flood forecasting using AI.
Right.
Think about the potential impact that could have on disaster preparedness and saving lives.
It could be huge.
Yeah.
And with climate change being such a pressing concern,
Totally.
their work in September on using satellites and AI for wildfire detection
Oh, right.
is incredibly important.
Exactly. Early detection can be critical in containing wildfires
Yeah.
and protecting communities.
Right.
It's a great example of how AI can be harnessed for good.
And even on a more personal level,
Yeah.
they made some strides in March to improve access to health information. Using AI,
Oh.
giving people the power to take control of their own well-being is something I'm really passionate about.
Yeah, I think that's a key theme
Yeah.
that emerges from all these initiatives.
Uh-huh.
It's about using the power of AI
Right.
to level the playing field. Yeah.
and create a more equitable future, whether it's by preventing natural disasters or by empowering individuals with better access to information.
Now, before we go any further, we need to talk about the developers.
Okay.
Because sprinkled throughout the year
Right.
were some key announcements aimed at giving developers the tools they need to build the next generation of AI applications.
This part is particularly exciting for me. They launched things like Gemma, which offers open source AI models for developers to experiment with. They came out in February, and they expanded it even further in June. And then in November, they launched the Gemini API, giving developers even more power to integrate Gemini into their own projects.
So what does all this mean for someone like you, our listener?
Right.
Why should you care about developer tools? Well, it signals that Google is serious about building an entire AI ecosystem.
That's exactly right.
Not just keeping all this cool stuff locked away. More innovation, more opportunities, and ultimately more amazing AI-powered tools and experiences for all of us down the line.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have. It's amazing to think that all this happened in just 1 year.
I know, right? And we're not even done yet.
Really?
There are a couple other big announcements that we need to at least touch on, even if we don't have time to go into full deep dives on them.
Oh, yes. Some truly tantalizing developments.
Like in May, when they unveiled AlphaFold 3, this AI can predict the structure of all life's molecules.
Wow.
It's like having a superpower for scientific discovery.
Oh, really?
Think about the implications for medicine, for understanding diseases, even for developing new materials.
That's incredible.
And then in December, right before the year wrapped up, they dropped another bombshell.
Oh.
Their new quantum chip Willow.
Oh, wow.
Quantum computing is a whole other rabbit hole. But this is a big deal.
It is.
It could have huge implications for all sorts of fields.
Yeah.
From material science to cryptography.
Absolutely.
But we'll have to save those deep dives for another time.
Right.
For now, let's zoom back in
Okay.
on some of those specific examples of AI in action that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Some of these features coming to Google products sound genuinely life-changing.
I'm with you there.
That AI travel planner you were describing.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Right.
No more endless hours of searching for flights and hotels, comparing prices, trying to figure out what to do.
Totally.
Just tell the AI what you want.
Right.
And it handles everything for you.
Precisely.
Oh.
And it could learn your preferences over time, too.
Oh, really?
So the more you use it, the better it gets at suggesting trips that are perfectly tailored to your tastes.
Okay.
And think about how this could change the game for people who have difficulty planning trips on their own due to accessibility needs or language barriers.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
It's not just about convenience.
Right.
It's about making travel more accessible.
Exactly.
For everyone.
For everyone.
Okay. What else caught your eye?
Well, I was really intrigued by the new shopping experiences they announced in October and November, using AI to make shopping more efficient and enjoyable. That's something that could benefit just about everyone.
I think we've all experienced that frustration of searching for something online and getting a million irrelevant results or spending way too much time comparing prices and features.
Totally.
Imagine if AI could help you find exactly what you're looking for quickly and easily and even suggest things you might not have thought of.
That's the promise, isn't it?
Yeah.
And think about the potential for personalized recommendations. The AI could learn your style, your budget, your needs, and help you discover products that are truly a good fit for you.
It's almost like having a personal shopper in your pocket.
Yeah.
I'm already picturing myself using AI to find the perfect pair of shoes or something.
Right, exactly. Speaking of perfect fits, let's not forget about the serious side of all this.
Right.
The flood forecasting and wildfire detection systems we talked about are prime examples of how AI can be harnessed for good, making a real difference in the world. It's inspiring to see Google putting its resources and expertise behind these important issues.
Right. And it's not just about reacting to disasters.
Yeah.
AI can also play a vital role in addressing global challenges like climate change and access to healthcare.
Absolutely.
Think about the potential for using AI to develop new renewable energy technologies or to create personalized treatment plans for patients based on their individual genetic makeup.
Those are incredibly exciting possibilities.
Yeah.
And they highlight the importance of those developer initiatives we were talking about. Gemma and the Gemini API are giving developers the tools they need to build these groundbreaking applications.
It's like they're building the foundation.
Exactly.
For a future where AI is integrated into every aspect of our lives.
Right.
From the mundane to the life-changing.
From the mundane to the life-changing.
And it's not just Google doing this.
Right.
It's happening across the tech industry.
Exactly.
And that's what makes this so fascinating.
Yeah.
We're at a pivotal moment in history. The decisions we make today about how we develop and use AI will have profound implications for generations to come.
It's both exhilarating.
It is.
And a little bit daunting, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's also incredibly important. That's why we need to be having these conversations, exploring these ideas.
Right. And thinking critically about the future we want to create.
Okay, so we've talked about the big picture,
the
specific features, the potential benefits, the potential risks. Where do we go from here?
Right.
What does all this mean for the average person?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And I think the answer is it depends.
Okay.
How will you, the listener, choose to engage with AI in the coming years?
Okay.
Will you embrace the new tools and experiences? Will you advocate for responsible development and use?
Right.
Will you help shape the future of AI in a way that benefits everyone?
Those are some really thought-provoking questions.
Yeah.
And they lead nicely into the article's concluding thought, which is that Google is working hard to keep the momentum going in 2025.
Clearly, they're not slowing down.
No.
So here's a question for you, our listener.
Okay.
What do you think the biggest AI breakthroughs will be in the coming year? How might they affect your life, your work, your relationships, your community?
It's something to really ponder.
Yeah.
Because the future of AI isn't something that's happening to us.
Right.
It's something we're all actively creating.
Exactly.
So let's use this knowledge wisely.
Yes.
And make sure AI is a force for good.
Absolutely.
In the world. It's pretty amazing to see how much progress has been made in just 1 year.
It really is, yeah.
We started this deep dive talking about Gemini.
Right.
And how it's evolved throughout the year, ending with that announcement of Gemini 2.0.
Yeah.
And this whole, like, agentic era of AI.
Right.
And then we explored all the ways that Google is integrating AI into its products.
Yeah.
From search and photos to travel planning and shopping, not to mention all the incredible work they're doing with AI for good.
Right.
Using this technology to address challenges like climate change and access to healthcare.
It's been quite a journey.
It really has.
Yeah. And what's striking to me is how all these pieces kind of fit together.
Oh, totally.
It's not just a collection of random announcements.
Right.
There's a clear strategy here.
Absolutely.
Google is building an ecosystem, like a world where AI is seamlessly integrated into every aspect of our lives.
It's true.
And they're doing it in a way that's accessible to everyone, not just developers and researchers.
Exactly.
They're creating tools and platforms that empower anyone to build and innovate with AI.
I love that.
Yeah.
Think about the potential of that.
Yeah. What could people come up with? What new solutions will be created?
Right.
What new problems will be solved?
Absolutely.
It's exciting.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest takeaway from this whole deep dive. AI is no longer just this futuristic concept.
Right.
It's here, it's now.
It's now.
And it's up to all of us to shape its future.
We need to be having these conversations.
Yeah.
Asking those tough questions.
Right.
And working together to ensure that AI benefits everyone.
Absolutely.
So as we wrap up this episode,
I
want to leave you with one final thought.
Okay.
The future of AI is not predetermined.
It's not, no.
It's a story that's still being written.
And you, our listener, have a role to play in that story.
What will your contribution be?
Oh.
So if you're feeling inspired to learn more, we encourage you to check out the full blog post on the keyword.
Right.
The link is in the show notes.
It's a great resource for diving deeper into all the announcements we discussed today.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Yes, thank you.
Into the world of Google AI.
Until next time.
Yeah, until next time. Keep exploring, keep learning.
Keep asking those big questions.
And that's a wrap on our deep dive into Google AI in 2024.
Whoa.
We hope you found it insightful, and we'll see you next time.
Yes.
For another deep dive into a fascinating topic.